You've probably heard it 1,000 times. You just need better work-life balance. But here's the truth, my friend. Work-life balance is dead. Trying to split your time and energy evenly between business, family, and everything else is a recipe for burnout, not balance. In today's episode, we're talking about what actually works now, how to create harmony between your business and your life so you can thrive in both without losing yourself along the way. Is your mind constantly racing with endless to-dos, yet you still feel stuck? Are you feeling guilty when you unplug? Or are you exhausted from hustling nonstop? Hi, I'm Lisa, wife, mom, grandma, and business owner for over 3 decades. I know what it takes to build a business you love without burning out. If you're ready to trade overwhelm for clarity and create a business that honors your values and your life, you're in the right place. So take a deep breath, close those 12 browser tabs, and drop the hustle. It's time to become the balanced businesswoman. Before we dive into this week's episode, I'm excited to invite you to something special I'm hosting real soon. It's that time of year again when we start thinking about what we want next year to feel like. But if goal setting has ever left you feeling overwhelmed, rushed, or disconnected from your actual life, I created something just for you. I'm hosting a free 60-minute virtual workshop called The Peaceful Path to Success. It's happening on Wednesday, December 3rd at 12 p.m. Eastern. It's designed specifically for service-based female entrepreneurs who want to set aligned, sustainable goals for 2026 without burnout. You'll walk away with one clear, soul-aligned goal and a peaceful action plan to follow through. Go to bit.ly/peacefulpath2026. Make sure the P in peaceful is capitalized and the P in path is capitalized to save your seat. Again, that's bit.ly/peacefulpath2026 to save your seat. And get ready to plan your most purposeful year yet. I'll be sure to include that link in the show notes for you as well. I look forward to seeing you there. All right, let's get into today's episode. Hello, my balanced business women friends, and welcome back to the podcast. Today's episode was inspired by a conversation that I had with a good friend of mine, where she said, I don't believe in work-life balance. And when she initially said it, I was kind of taken aback. I'm like, what do you mean? But the fact that she said this had me think on this a little bit more and dive into it. And so I really appreciate the comment from her. So Tam, if you're listening to this episode, this one is dedicated to you. So for years, we've been told that success looks like perfectly balancing it all. Work, family, relationships, self-care, and maybe a hobby if there's time left over. But have you ever noticed how impossible that feels? You spend one day crushing it in your business, but the laundry's overflowing. The next day, you catch up on family time, but your inbox explodes. You end every week feeling guilty, no matter what you accomplished. That's not balance. That's burnout, not burn up. That's burnout dressed up as productivity. I've been there. Juggling my real estate business, coaching clients, family, grandkids, and all the things that come with running 2 businesses. I kept thinking, if I can just find balance, everything will feel easier. But what I really needed wasn't balance. It was clarity about what mattered most. When you get clear on your priorities and stop trying to make everything equally important, you create space for peace and flow. So, work-life balance is a myth. I know. I keep using the word myth, right? But I'm just finding that a lot of these thoughts and stories that we're telling ourselves, they just aren't true. So, work-life balance is a myth because life isn't meant to be evenly divided. It's meant to be intentionally designed. So, if balance doesn't work, I know this is your question. If balance doesn't work, what does? The new model is what I like to call harmony. Harmony means your business and your life support each other instead of competing for your attention. Think of harmony like a song. Now, I'm going to do you all a favor and not try to sing, but think about harmony like a song. Not every note is played at the same volume, but when it's all in tune, it sounds beautiful. Some days, your business will take the lead. Other days, your family or personal peace will. And that is perfectly okay. Inside my coaching framework, I teach this through my all pillars: align, learn, and leverage. Let's walk through how they show up in this conversation about harmony versus work-life balance. So A is for align with your inner CEO. And this is where it all begins. When you're tuned into your values and guided by your inner wisdom, you make decisions that feel right for you, not what the world expects. You stop trying to do everything and start doing the right things for you for this season of your life. Harmony starts with clarity, knowing what's non-negotiable and what you can let go of. L is for learn to create boundaries. Boundaries are what I call your peace protectors. I often say balance used to mean saying yes to everything. And what I mean by this is many women interpret balance as trying to give equal attention to everything and everyone. So they end up saying yes to more than they can realistically handle because they're striving for fairness, perfection, or harmony across every area of life. For example, you may say, I want to be present for my kids, so I'll say yes to every school event. Or I don't want to drop the ball in my business or lose clients, so I'll say yes to every client request. Maybe you're saying, I need time for self-care, so I know my calendar's already booked, but I'm going to add it in. I'm going to add it in here somewhere. So what you're doing is saying yes, not because you truly want to, but because you believe that's what balanced women do. But that pursuit of quote-unquote balance often becomes performative. It's an exhaustive attempt to meet every expectation at once. And it's what I call the Superwoman syndrome. And that syndrome is what leads straight to burnout. Harmony, on the other hand, invites you to say yes on purpose. It's not about doing it all. It's about doing what matters most in the right season with peace. The final L is leverage with support and systems. This is where harmony becomes sustainable. Leverage with systems and support. One of the biggest reasons that work-life balance doesn't work is because we try to do everything ourselves. We chase this image of the perfectly balanced woman who can manage her business, her home, her family, and health flawlessly, all while smiling through the exhaustion. Can you all relate? I know I can. The truth is, no one can carry it all alone. Leveraging systems and support is how we stop trying to balance everything on our own shoulders. It's about setting up structures that hold your business so you don't have to. Think of it this way. Systems create space and support creates sanity. Systems help you automate the repetitive parts of your business: scheduling, follow-ups, social media posts, clients onboarding, etc., so that you're not constantly reacting. Support, whether it's a virtual assistant, a transaction coordinator, or even help at home, gives you back time and energy to focus on what truly matters to you. When you leverage systems and support, you're no longer chasing balance. You're designing a rhythm that fits for your life. You can close your laptop at a reasonable hour because the business keeps moving. You can take that midday walk or family outing without guilt because your systems are working while you rest. That's what harmony looks like in action. It's not about juggling everything perfectly. It's about creating enough support around you that nothing, including you, falls apart when you take a breath. So let's make this practical. How do you create a sense of flow and ease? Let me give you 4 easy steps. Number 1, define your season. Ask yourself, what's the most important in this season of my life? Maybe it's growth. Maybe it's slowing down and taking some time for yourself. Maybe it's connection. Your priorities shift, and that's normal. Number 2, audit your calendar. Where are you saying yes out of guilt or fear of missing out? Every yes has a cost: your time, your energy, or your peace. Replace the automatic yes with a conscious choice that supports your current season. Before you automatically say yes to that friend's request or to helping out at a school event, take the time to just pause and say, let me check my calendar and get back to you. Number 3, create daily anchors. These are small rituals that help you stay grounded. Whether that's a morning walk, taking time for journaling, prayer, or simply just sitting for 5 minutes, being quiet. These rituals remind you that you are the foundation of your business and your life. Number 4, build your peace protectors. Time blocks, boundaries, and systems. These are your structure for freedom. They're what allow your business and your life to work together instead of against each other. Harmony isn't about perfection. It's about giving yourself permission to shift, adjust, and flow with the rhythm of your life. So just a real quick recap on how to create this harmony. Number 1 is define your season. Number 2, audit your calendar. Number 3, create your daily anchors. And number 4, build your peace protectors. Today's journal prompt for you is to ask yourself the question, where am I chasing balance when I could be creating harmony? Let me paint a real picture of harmony for you. Some mornings, I start with a protein shake and quiet time before I open my laptop. Some afternoons, I might pick up my grandkids from school and spend time with them instead of pushing through another task, because the moments with my families are what matter most to me. Some evenings, I'm working late on a project that I love, but I'm doing it from a place of peace, not pressure. Harmony means your life and your business complement each other instead of competing. It's not about dividing your hours. It's about directing your energy toward what truly fulfills you. Ladies, you get to design your business in a way that honors your values, supports your peace, and still allows you to thrive financially. That's what I call success without sacrifice. It's the sweet spot where fulfillment meets freedom. So, my friend, to wrap up for today, balance is out. Harmony is in. Stop trying to keep all the plates spinning evenly Instead, build a life that feels peaceful, purposeful, and profitable. One that reflects your version of success. So, here's an action step for you this week. Choose one area of your life or your business this week to bring into harmony. Maybe it's your schedule, maybe it's your boundaries, or perhaps it's your systems. Come on over to my free Facebook community, The Balanced Businesswoman, and share the one area you're bringing into harmony this week. If you haven't already joined, you can join at bit.ly, that's L-Y, /balancedbusinesswoman. Thanks for spending this time with me today, and I will see you all next week. Hey ladies, I hope today's episode inspired you and gave you the boost you needed. If so, please share it with a friend. Hit follow and take 30 seconds to leave me a review. Your reviews mean the world to me. They encourage me, and they help more women find this show. It lights me up knowing this podcast is helping you to find more balance and joy. Until next week, remember, your business should fit your life, not the other way around. Have a wonderful day on purpose.